This is a 10-gallon tank. This is also a 10-gallon tank. Notice anything? They're both empty. I also happen to have my own 10-gallon tank, also empty. I want to change that. So first we need a plan. Then we need our hardscape, like rocks, wood, substrate, etc. Then we need our plants, and finally our fish, after the nitrogen cycle, which takes forever, but it's okay. So we all know by now, the first step is our plan, which I will demonstrate with my beautiful art. So right here, we have our tank, and what I'm drawing here is an area of sand. Call it Fishy Beach. And I want to surround it with rocks, kind of to act as a barrier between the empty sand area and what you will see will be the soil area. And if you couldn't tell, what I'm drawing now is a piece of driftwood. I want a piece of driftwood on either side of the tank, left and right. The branches should tilt inwards or face inwards towards the middle of the tank to draw a line of sight that brings you towards the middle and brings everything together, which is a very popular practice among many pro aquascapers. And what I'm drawing now are plants. We have some bigger plants in the background, some medium plants in the middle, and smaller plants in the foreground. You probably knew they were plants because I'm very good at drawing. And of course, it wouldn't be a fish tank without the fish. So here, we got our fish. We have a school of little fish, which will be rasboras, and then some bottom feeders, which will be pygmy cories, and then a bigger centerpiece fish, which I won't reveal until the end. For watch time, suspense, of course. And with our planning done, now it's time for part. So now we need to do our hardscape, which I don't have the materials for yet. So we'll have to go to my local fish store. And here we are. They've recently restocked on dry goods, so I've got a nice selection set here for me. Now that I've got the stuff, let's head back home. Wait! We need to make a quick stop at Target to get some snacks. So right here we got some little rocks and 2 pieces of spider wood. So to get this scape started, I'm going to put a layer of gravel in the back for height. Now I'm putting in some sand for what will be Fishy Beach. And right here, I'm starting to lay down the rocks that will act as a barrier between the two areas. Now right here, these pellets I'm sprinkling in are supplements for the plants. This will go well with the aqua soil that I have. Now, with our hardscape done, we can move on to... Now we need to go for a drive, again, for plants. So here I am trying to make a thin layer of water to make planting a little bit easier, and unfortunately I didn't get footage of me adding the plants, but I got a time lapse of me filling it up, which there was a few mistakes happening then. Right now, the tank is looking pretty ugly, but fast forward a few weeks and add some botanicals and boom. This is a ramshorn snail. There's a couple of these guys in the tank right now. They'll help clean up during cycling. Along with the snail, there's a lot more microfauna in this tank. Now that all the planting is done, we can move on to the fish. These are pygmy corydoras. They eat food that sinks to the bottom. Right now, I'm drip acclimating them. I'm also going to kidnap a shrimp from a different tank to add him to this new one as well. Something I found interesting is that you can tell where the shrimp has been eating because that area has lighter colored sand. With all this new life, we'll create toxins like ammonia, then nitrite, then nitrate, which the plants are doing a good job at sucking up, but not as well as their terrestrial brother, which does it even better because he has unlimited access to CO2, which makes him a nitrate-sucking machine. So right here, I've got a nice school of 8 ember tetras. I wasn't thrilled with the amount of tannins that were added from the leaf litter, so I decided to add some tea. Honestly, looking at the tank right now, it's hard to believe it started as an empty glass box. That's always my favorite part of this entire journey. It's taking a vision in your head, getting your hands dirty with the hardscape, meticulously placing every single plant, and then just waiting. There's so much quiet patience built into this hobby, but seeing it all finally come alive makes every single second worth it. Bringing this little 10-gallon community together, the honey gourami, the embers, and those tiny pygmy cories, really went from a project to a living, breathing world. It's amazing how a small corner of the room or empty desk can bring so much calm and remind us just to slow down and appreciate the little things. I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me today and for sharing this process. It truly means the world to have you here. Until next time. Take care.